All right, I want to teach you something. Let's get in the Fit Body Boot Camp truck with me. Hey, by the way, check out the front end. I don't know if you're into cars like I am, but check out the front end on the truck here, right? What do you think? My man Josh at Leadfoot made that for me. Very custom front end on the Fit Body Boot Camp truck. But I want to teach you guys something, and it's called Goodwill-based marketing. And you're probably wondering, what in the world is Goodwill-based marketing? And I'm going to share that with you right now because it's something that I do to grow our Fit Body Bootcamp brand. It's something that I do to build my coaching and consulting business. It's something that I do to build my software company. It's Goodwill-based marketing is what I do also to build my the ad agency that I have, or a partnership in. Here's the whole idea behind Goodwill-based marketing. You ready for this? You actually come to people with the giving hand first. You come with goodwill. You give them results in advance, and then when you are in a position where you've won their trust, they like you, they feel like they know you as a credible person, you make them an offer. And so I want to share that with you real quick, an example of how I made $41,000 in 4 days on Instagram. Now, if you're watching this on Instagram TV, then you probably know that I don't have the biggest following. And in fact, as of making this video, I have like 57,000 followers on Instagram. Certainly not the biggest following. Now, I've taken a lot of time to put out great content on Instagram. And so when you look at my engagement, you'll see a lot of views, like, 12 to 15,000 views per video. You'll see, 4,000 to 6,000 likes on a picture that I post. And you might see as much as 200, 250 comments, even with just 53 to whatever it is, 57,000 followers that I have. Now, the reason I have such high engagement, people always ask me about this, is because I come with the giving hand. I come with goodwill first. I don't always talk about me. In fact, it's rare. In fact, it's never that I talk about me. I always talk about how I can help you. So part number one of goodwill-based marketing is to give them what they want, right? And who's them? The them is the audience. Think about that. So my audience is obviously people who are entrepreneurs who want to start a business or have an idea for a business. Maybe they want to quit their job, or they've started their business, but they're in the beginning phases and they're struggling, they're frustrated, they don't know if they made the right decision. And my job, my audience is people who I want to help get to that next level of success. They want to be profitable, they want to live that entrepreneurial life, and of course, they want to make a bigger impact on the community they serve. So in all of my posts, whether they're videos or picture posts or stories, I always talk about tangible and give away real life stuff that works. Like, hey, here's a text message to send out to your clients that'll give you 8 to 10 more referrals. Here's what we did on Facebook to get more traffic and build a funnel that kind of automatically sells people on our software, right? So I give actual usable stuff. Here's the 8 things you want to do as an entrepreneur to create 7 figures. Here's the 9 ways to create automatic continuity in revenue, right? Like subscription-based income. And so everything I give is value driven, is not just a feel good, I'm here to inspire you and make you feel good. It's not I don't do motivational stuff. I do real world tactical stuff that makes you money. The stuff that made me my millions for all my multiple companies are the stuff that I share on social media. Well, that's goodwill, right? I come with the giving hand, I build goodwill. And as I come with the giving hand and I build goodwill, what naturally happens is the audience has a sense of gratitude, right? They're grateful for the fact that I'm helping and answering questions in the comments and in the DMs. And soon you start feeling like we have a relationship. And that's what I want to establish, because to me, social media is like a really big, giant worldwide Starbucks, right? It's a place where we can go and socialize and meet new people. So when I'm on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, I kind of treat it like I'm in a massive Starbucks and I'm going from table to table and saying, hey, how's it going? How are you? What do you do? And if you tell me that you're an entrepreneur and you're starting a business, or you're in business and you want to scale your business, I go, oh man, can I share with you what's worked for me, right? And so by doing that, I kind of make friends in that Starbucks, or in this case on Instagram, right? And when you make friends with people, they typically want to do business with you, right? Again, coming with goodwill. So one, when you give content first, content that's good, that helps people create an outcome, they start seeing you as a credible person. You start building likability, trust, and they feel like they know you as a individual and not just a business or a brand, right? Number two, when you actually engage with people, interact, and still come with the giving hand, you know, they feel indebted, right? Reciprocity. And reciprocity is important. So anyway, after a few months of really giving away a lot of great content that's been working for me and my coaching clients, I decided to make a 1-minute Instagram story. And I'll even show you how I did it, or I'll share with you how I did it. I was in the Greek islands. It was very spontaneous, by the way. None of this was really thought up. And, you know, I always get DMs from people after I put up a post. I'm sure you do too. And the DMs are like, man, God, you have so much content, you have so much information. I wish I can get coaching from you. I wish I can get mentoring from you, but I don't have the $50,000 to join your Empire Mastermind, or I don't have the $20,000 to do a one-day private consulting session with you. And I get it. Not everybody has that kind of money yet, right? And so when I kept getting those messages, I decided, you know what? I'm in Greece. I'm bored out of my mind. Let me just take out my phone and make a 1-minute video. And so I did. And I put that 1-minute video into my stories, because I used a free app called Cut Stories, right? And if you download Cut Stories, you can take a 1-minute, 2-minute, 3-minute video, and it'll chop it up for you into like 15-second chunks. And then it'll put all those chunks on your phone and just upload them all in the chronological order into your stories. And so I did that, and basically in that minute and 15 seconds, I said, hey guys, you guys always reach out to me, you ask me how I can mentor you, and of course when I send you to the pages to join my mastermind or my mentorship program, most of you can't afford it, and I get it. Instagram has a kind of a younger audience, right? Where I get most of my franchise leads and my coaching leads is from Facebook and Google. So I came up with this crazy idea, and this is what I told them. I said, I came up with this crazy idea where instead of paying me $20,000 for a day, I'll have 20 of you come and pay me $1,000. And so basically 20 of you can pitch in $1,000 a piece and pay me my $20,000 for a day of consulting. And you'll come to the HQ, and I'm going to teach you 44 business and wealth creation strategies that, you know, that's taken me 15 years to understand, develop, and deploy. Well, I said, if you're interested, just slide into my DMs and say, yes, I'm interested. Honestly, I thought maybe 30, 40, 50 people might say yes. So of the 30, 40, 50 people that I thought would say yes, I figured maybe 8 to 10 of them would actually be really qualified. Well, guess what? 487 people said, yes, I'm interested in this mentorship day. And so I followed up with them and I said, hey, look, if I actually set the date and, you know, put together a curriculum to teach, will you pay that $1,000? And if so, then reply with your email address so that once I set the date, I can email you the actual link where you can pay and show up. Well, guess what? We set the date for October 12th, and and of the 487 people that said, yes, I'm interested, about 200 sent their email address, basically implying, yes, I'm truly interested, and I'll pay the $1,000. Well, guess what happened next? We sent the link, and we literally filled up the October 12th day for my mentorship day in, gosh, what was it, 3 days. So since we still had more demand, my assistant Joan then set up October 19th, and I reached out to everyone else to say yes, and we got 20 more people. And of course, since I promised I could only take on 20 people per day, that's what I kind of left it at, right? And I don't have more days on my schedule to do this, so it was pretty much one of those things where all I could do was those 2 days. So in total of 4.5 days, we made $40,000 in revenue from Instagram through doing one story. But I was able to do that one story and make that $40,000 because I spent the previous 2.5, 3 months really coming with a lot of great content and the giving hand and interacting and positioning myself and giving usable information, not just theories, but actual usable information, like do this, don't do that, avoid this, do more of that, right? And so that's the big lesson there for you is if you really come with the giving hand and if you kind of come with goodwill first, you not only build the know, like, and trust factor, but you also build a deep relationship with the people on social media who are following you, where they feel like, you know, they can give you money and invest the time and energy and more money to fly and get a hotel and work with you. And whether you do, you know, coaching in person like I do, or you do online coaching, or you have a supplement business or a clothing line or a franchise like I do, or software like I do, this model works, but it's all about the long game. It's about truly giving a shit. It's about coming with the giving hand for months at a time. It's about interacting, engaging, both in the stories and in the DMs and on the posts. And then over time, as you build that know, like, and trust factor, you can then ask for the money. All right, hope this helped you. I'll see y'all later. Bye.